Hello and welcome. Welcome back to the TV room. I just had several frustrating minutes where I went a-hunting for this, an original Vic-20 power supply that I absolutely need to test this Vic-20 with. And I couldn't find it, but I knew I just had it, which makes no sense, but yet it does. Anyway, I suppose what I'm going to do here may or may not make any difference in what chip I try to pull out, because what I'm about to do is indeed going to attempt a Vic-20 repair, and part of the decision making is there are two ROM chips in here, and as I found with many Vic-20s, the best place to start is with the main chips. It doesn't mean that that's what's wrong at all. It doesn't, but often it is, and these are not socketed. So, I'm going to wait for the monitors to fire up, and then to remind myself of what this does, I'm going to turn this on. And I see nothing. You know what? I should have a peek in here. Did I even put a Vic chip back in here? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, so there's a Vic chip in here. There is a flash on the screen, but nothing comes up. Nothing at all. And this is a Vic-20 diagnostic cartridge, and I don't suspect that it is going to produce any sort of results. I don't suspect. And I see nothing. On the big screen, I see nothing. On the little screen, oh my golly, some Vic-20 cartridge. Wait, ports. Like any port, I guess, if it's not used, it might end up being mighty tight. Okay, I'm going to put in a mega race and just see if anything at all comes up with a mega race, and I think the answer is no. I think it is. So now, I'll take out my phone and go to Dr. Google and Moss. Get out the spectacles. 901-486-01. 986-4 6-01. Is that right? I didn't get that in at all right. Oof. Oh. Let's try that again. Moss 901-486-01. There's time when you get absolutely every character wrong. 901-486 Vic-20 basic ROM description. These were pulled from scrap Vic-20 boards. Oh, I guess this is some guy who is the 8-bit guy who is selling these out of stock. Okay, good. Okay. So, Alright, so that's the basic ROM. Joyful. What is the other one? 901-460-3. 460-3. What is this? Vic-20 character ROM. Oh. Okay. Problem with my Vic-20. Oh, just and I don't want to log in. The board requires you registered and logged in to view this form. Oh, go away. Alright, I'm going to do another search. Just see if there is such a thing. Visible Vic-20. Visible solar system delivered. So yeah, visible solar system. Vic-20 power supply. No image display. Let's see if this gives us any. But no image. I'm quite confident I tested it. Work. Cannot recall if Vic-20 has been stored in a cardboard box. Reload the power supply and display cables. I was able to use poking. Use 3 voices. What? Okay, this is different. Yeah, they suspect a big chip. Okay, so basically, all of this hunting online, which is hopefully going to produce something or another, means I'm still down to basically flip a coin. Flip a coin, flip a coin. Of course I could, if I was so enchanted. I could just try and take out both chips at once and put in sockets, because of course a socketed machine is, in my opinion, better than one that is not. But then, of course, do I want to do that? You know what, I suppose what I'm going to do, after trying to get these cords out of the way and pushed back out of the way, is I'm going to arbitrarily just decide what to do. And I suppose if I have a pretty good time getting the first chip out, maybe I'll just carry on to do the second one. So we have EU11 and UD7 as the possible chips. Well, I think I've decided I'm going to go for the UD chip. Why? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Okay, let's check where we are on the temperature. I'm going to dial that back a bit. This thing does have a habit of heating up pretty quickly. So, the chip I'm going for is the 401460-03, made in the 22nd week. No, 22/4D. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what that means. Anyway, it's this one right here by my finger. And why? Well, why not? Why not? Now I've lost it. Oh, okay, there it is. I don't need to mark the board because it's not surrounded by other chips that would befuddle me. It is not. It is not. Perhaps I will slide this down just a hair. There we go. And I will look and see what I can see. So this should be hot. So I'm going to just settle on a pin of choice. Count to about 3. See what happens. Nothing. Oh, the red light was on. Nothing happened. Not a damn thing. Perhaps it is not ready. Perhaps it is ready. I didn't see anything really flow there. I'll try another one. Oh yeah, that went well. And the pin is definitely off to the one side. So I will try and shove it. Ugh. That didn't go as well. That went well. That went well. A lot of these pins are shoved to the outside. But it is doing a very wonderful job of getting the solder out. I'm thinking I'm going to have to come back and push most of these pins in because they are hanging on, I think. But that is coming out quite nicely. Okay, that didn't sound so good. Where did I put? Oh yeah, I had dropped that little weaselly thing that you stick down in this thing somewhere. I dropped it, and then I picked it up. Great. Where did I put it? I'm not too sure. Alright, well, amongst all of those, that seemed to go well, except this one at the top, which is probably on a big round thing. Didn't seem to go so well. I'll try again. Yeah, I'm going to have to probably add solder to that. Okay, I'm going to go down the line here and just push all the pins that are at the side to the middle with a little heat help. And then we'll flip this around. And have a little look-see. And push this over. Yeah, we're coming along. Coming along. I think I'm better this second time through. I go in on an angle. I go upright. That didn't sound good. You can just tell from the sound. That sounded better. And the holes are coming up nice. This is probably one of the grounded ones. Well, it doesn't look bad. So I am going to go down and give all these pins a little push, a little push to the center. And this one right at the end. This one right here on the other side that I don't think went well in the first place. I'll give it a little more. Maybe. Okay. I'm going to leave that on, but make sure I don't hurt anything. And then I'm going to look at the light. Look into the light. Oh, yeah. There's one here. That I don't like so much. Sure enough, it's on the ground. It's not from the bottom, but it surely is from the top. So I'm going to sit on there. That might have done it. Look into the light. Look into the light. There is hope. There is hope. Okay, so now, with my chip puller, otherwise known as the little screwdriver that I bent, very much like a chip puller, I'm going to stick this underneath. Oh, that came out nicely. One side came out very nicely. And now, I'll go for the other side. Once again, with great care. Great care. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And here we have a 901460-03. There it is. And it's out. And the holes are looking good. Now I suppose what I might do is... I could go for the other one, but I don't think I will. I'm going to turn that off. And then... I'll take off my glasses. And here is the chip. Then... What a mess. Oh, what a mess. Okay. No. Hot irons are not to be touching diagnostic cartridges. No. Now, I'm hoping that this here Vic-20 works. No keyboard. No big cover. Works for the maker race. Colors. Okay, I am hoping. And this is a great way to test things. Is to put this video cable in here. It's funny how cables can get so difficult to find when they were right here. Oh, golly. Okay, there's the power supply. Oh, I see it. There it is. Okay, so this is off. It's on, it's off. It's off, it's on. All right, now, we'll take the handle side of the grabber and turn on the monitors. And then, see this Vic-20 here, everything is socketed. And it's an older version, and it's all good. So once the monitors are live, I will turn this on. and I will see it come up. Ha 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 ha. It's beautiful. Marvelous. So now that is done, the same chip that I just removed from the other one, I will take out. I will set it up here, away from the one that I just pulled from the board. I will look at the pins and see how they look. I don't want to hurt the socket going in. I will get my glasses. Yeah. There's always a little tweak. Because remember, these things have been in there for a long time, and they are settled in their ways. Funny, there's no little divot witness mark on this. There's just this little thing right here. There's a little dot. Is that the same? Nope, it's got a witness mark on that one. Okay, so the idea here, this Vic-20 is off, is to put this in, have it go nicely into the socket, and then, which it is not doing. Okay, it's nicely in. Then we turn it on, and now we hope that the Vic-20 doesn't work. That's what we hope, but it's going to work. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, it means that that was not the bad chip. Oh dear. But you know, I think I'll leave that one in there for the moment. And I will pull this out of the way. I'm going to put this down here. And I will shut off the monitors. The soldering iron is off. And I guess the next time that we meet, I'll do this ROM here. And we'll see. If nothing else, it'll end up in a socket. I'm not going to bother putting a socket in here. See, it's unlikely this board is really in distress. I'm always intrigued when I see things that have stickers and other things don't. And there are these 3 chips here that have blue stickers. Interesting. All right. I've been sitting here a little too long, so I need to get up. I need to move around. Of course, I need to self-medicate. All right. See you next video. Bye for now. David Bradley signing off.